And we welcome you to a special night of regular season hoops. This one counts as part of the NBA Cup. In this game, we'll see the Washington Wizards going up against the Boston Celtics. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's a look at some stats for Corey Kispert.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. And for Washington, they've got Chris Middleton, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Sarr, and it's Champagnie at the 4. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Now here's Middleton. Boy, he just disappeared against New York. They needed him.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Stripped it away. Coulibaly with it. Now guarded by White. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. And here's Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Hauser. Stolen by Middleton. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And Poole launches it from deep. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And the 2024 NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. RJ capturing banner number 18.
Yeah, the most titles in NBA history, breaking that tie that they had with the Lakers. And trust me, that one stings a little bit for them. Somehow they're going to have to make room for another one of those banners up in the rafters.
And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Middleton. Launches a 3. Washington again can't hit. White on the wing. Coulibaly defending. Right side Porzingis. High arcing shot. Count it.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
The Wizards have gone 1 for 3 so far. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan Keefe had a few moments to share with me. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Champagnie. Second shot opportunity. And Porzingis with the block. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Poole. Pritchard gets it to go.
The adjustment. Man, what a finish.
Washington has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Coulibaly. Middleton, right side. Washington again can't hit.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Tatum. It's good.
They're really working the paint now.
And we've got a timeout from Ryan Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Kispert's checked in for Champagnie. The Celtics also with a sub. Warford's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Koulibaly. Kispert outside. Shot to stop the run. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Boston leading by 3. Outside White. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Washington with a rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
0 for 3. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
All right, Graham, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Tatum. Over Middleton. And it's Tatum missing. Washington trailing. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter here. Poole for 3. It's hauled in by White.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Outside Koulibaly. Back to Poole. There's the triple. Can't connect, making him 1 for 6 from the field.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Both teams will make substitutions. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Kispert on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Horford outside. And they pick up 2. Horford's gotten his second bucket.
If the title says Warriors, that's because it's a typo.
And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well, that's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Shooting it well, that's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Shooting it well, that's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Shooting it well, that's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Shooting it well. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. And it's Walsh in at the 3.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Kispert's shot is good.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. And Boston with some changes. Cornette comes in for Walsh, and Pritchard is subbed in for Davison. Kispert with the ball. He's against Horford. No good with a layup. Celtics lead by 4. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well. All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Shooting for Boston, Shire Miller. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants to review the game plan.
DC family, it's time to welcome your Wizard Dancer.
George, he's checked in for Washington. The Celtics also with a sub. Derek White's checked in for Cornette.
Make some noise.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Horford. Here's Porzingis. Tries again. Horford outside. 6 to shoot. White. And that one's long. The Wizards trail by 4. Kispert into the lane. And that one is stuffed right through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close
All right,
game.
Wizards, I
And
see
it
you.
definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And, yep, it's good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And you look at Derek White, Richard. The energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Here's Pritchard, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Horford goes in. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
For Washington, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Smart passes to Kispert. Pass to Holmes. To the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
And he's good on the second. Boston leading by 5. Here's White. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. White's gotten his first points in this one. Pass to Holmes. Uses the glass on the layup.
Not just a shooter, Poole can skillfully set up others as well.
Here's Pritchard. Over Poole. Another one falls for Boston.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Poole, the pass to Holmes. The putback doesn't go for him. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Pass to Tatum. Over Middleton. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And it's a 9-point Boston lead.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. And that one's good. Koulibaly's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Horford passes to Tatum. Second chance effort. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum against Middleton. Tatum can't hit. Wizards trail by 6. Inside, Sars. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Tatum muscles his way in.
And Tatum has a number of shots to choose from down low. This makes him a tough cover.
Poole from long range. And he can't get that one. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings.
Checking out the Celtics, they moved up to the 4th spot. Check that out. But if you were talking about medals, they're below gold, silver, and bronze. So what would that be, Shaq?
Well, good question, Kenny. Maybe 10. Or wood?
No, not wood.
Or paper mache?
No.
Now we're talking.
And now taking a look at the first half of this game, hard not to be in awe of what Porzingis is doing right now.
We're seeing Porzingis at his best. Great shooter, great touch on the jumper, and he's imposed his will tonight. Using that length very well.
KP duty, mopping up the floor. I forget it. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Corey Kispert, what a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Jordan Poole. He's out there with Bilal Koulibaly. Sarr out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. Pass to Poole. Poole's floating in for the slam. He's electric.
Okay, Poole, I see you hit the finish. He's not just a three-point shooter.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Here's Sarr. The Celtics making their last shot. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Porzingis. Give him 8 points now. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
He's a willing passer. Porzingis won't force his own thing very often.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
You stand six to the floor.
And the standings for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
Here's Coulibaly. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Cool shot is off.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Boston leading by 9. Pass to Pritchard. Over Poole. And that one comes up a bit short. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And that one's good. Middleton's got his second bucket on the night.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
Here's Porzingis. Sarr pulls it in.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Champagny. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Middleton from the outside. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
White can't hit. Wizards trail by 9. Poole's got room. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Poole's got 4 points this quarter.
Just another spot Poole can hurt you from, adjusting easily in that mid-range.
Porzingis punishing inside.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Champagny. Launches it. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
White, the pass to Tatum. Oh, it's stolen. Middleton from the outside. Pure from 3-point range. Middleton's got 7.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sarr. Kispert comes in for Champagny. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Coulibaly. And it's Marcus Smart in for Poole. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. Here's Davison. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Holmes. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Porzingis. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. Davison, that's good.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. Like, when he's dropping dimes like that, like, Jason Tatum is a problem.
Smart passes to Brogdon. Oh! Brogdon rising up for the flush.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Horford. Another one falls for Boston. 5 ticks left in the third. And here's Kispert from the arc. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Boston out in front. They lead by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Celtics. Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. Luke Cornett out there with Al Horford. And it's Norris in at the 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Celtics lead by 9. Pass to Horford. Craig on the wing. Defended by Kispert. Offensive rebound. Here's Pritchard. Clock at 6. Outside Craig. From downtown. And Holmes pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Snatched up. He shoots again. George, no good. Boston shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And Washington making a change here. Gill's checked in. Hard to find a season in his career where Horford didn't make an impact, RJ.
One way or another, he's going to help his team win. Still out there doing it and doing it at a high level. He's kind of an ageless wonder.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's Smart, kicks it to George. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And Washington making a change here. Bayes checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Hauser, he's checked in for Craig. And it's Smart missing. Celtics lead by 13. Here's Pritchard, defended by Smart. Here's Horford. Shoots over Bay. Horford can't hit.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Smart passes to Bay. Fires from deep. Washington again can't hit. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And it's Smart missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Hauser, that's good.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The Celtics on offense. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Tatum can't hit. Wizards trail by 17. Pass to Coulibaly. Sinks that one from the post. And the Celtics in possession here. Here's Hauser to the middle. Porzingis misses. Washington has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Poole for 3. Kept alive. Champagne's shot is off. Boston leading by 15. Tatum drives in. And he makes it on the layup.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Champagnie. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got his 3rd assist of the night.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Now here's Porzingis. Rebound by Middleton.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
A new lineup here for Washington.
On the court.
The Wizards trail by 14. Pass to Kispert. Takes a 3. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Celtics.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kristaps Porzingis.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Now here's Brogdon. Smart finds Bay. Brogdon from outside. That shot, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Porzingis. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
That's the biggest lead yet in the game.
You love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Tatum passes to White. Picked it.
Ah, shit.
Who poked away? And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And they picked up their 2nd win in the group stage of the NBA Cup.
Well, that moves them to 2-1 during group play. And by avoiding that 2nd loss, they put themselves in a good position to advance to the next round.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jason, congrats on the win. How do you prepare yourself to carry such a big scoring load for this team?
Just a lot of hard work. You know, my teammates trust me and vice versa. So, you know, we do a good job whoever is hot, you know, getting them the ball and just making the right play, whatever it is.
That's what's great about this team. It could be anybody's night. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.